Mike, how you doing? Good speaking with you again. I looked over the email that you received from that specific company, and they're right. Basically, it's very important today to have a plan that's an actual design strategy for this is how we're going to do this to accomplish this. He's very correct on that, and it is something that we do, and I'll kind of break some of it down for you. So in his email, he basically showed you what he did for one of his clients for the search term Houston Water Damage Service. And so one of the first things that I do, Mike, when we get into this level of marketing for a client is the first thing I'll do, and I did it for you originally. It's called keyword research. And so what I'll do is I'll identify the search volume for specific search terms that we refer to as keywords or keyword phrases or key phrases. So this particular search volume is just for the state of Texas. You'll notice here. And this is in my AdWords area where he said that you could go and check on how much it costs for that specific search term, the Houston Water Damage Services. Okay. So basically, anyone can do this. You can set up an AdWord account. You don't have to pay any money to do that. And then there's an area right here. It's called Tools. When you hover over it, you come down to Keyword Planner. And when you click on that, this little area will open up. It'll allow you to punch in different keywords. And that's what I've done is I've punched in some different keywords to determine the search volume. So kitchen cabinets, kitchen countertops, kitchen remodeling, kitchen renovation, new kitchen ideas, new kitchen cabinets, kitchen contractors, kitchen installers, kitchen remodeling contractors, kitchen remodeling companies. And so you see the volume for the state of Texas is anywhere from 27,000 all the way down to around 20 people per month. Most of those terms are high competition except for kitchen renovation, which is medium competition. And then over here you can see the suggested bid, which means that if somebody clicked on your ad on AdWords, that would cost you $2.74 on average per click. This is basically an auction. So this isn't like a firm number, but it's a bid. It's probably the highest bid right now for kitchen cabinets, the term kitchen cabinets. So anyway, what I did was I went over to Google and I Googled kitchen cabinets. If I click here, this is the search tools. You'll see that I'm searching from Killeen, Texas, basically. So my computer's programmed right now to search as if I was in Killeen, okay? And so basically, upon my search, these guys are paying that $2.47 per click. Lowe's, Home Depot, and Barker Cabinets. In addition, over here to the right, as I scroll down, these guys over here are also paying to be on those clicks. Now, this guy may be paying $2.50, 51, 53. This is an auction site, okay? Now, right over here to this area, you come up right here in what's called organic. This is where you're coming up at. Kitchen and counters. You're at the top of the page for the search term kitchen cabinets, which had, when you look, let me go back over here to the keyword research. That's a high competitive keyword at 27,000 monthly searches. Any click that you get from here is going to be basically worth $2.74 per click because you're at the top of Google for that term. If I continue to scroll down, you're also here on the first page organically for kitchen and counters. And the reason you're ranking for these right now is that I have the word kitchen cabinets kind of in the title. I've got it on the page a few times, and I've got links coming into the website that kind of like give validation and credibility to that word being on your site, that you're basically relevant for that. All right, so that's how that works. So then I go over here and I search kitchen remodeling, and once again I search from the Killeen area. And for kitchen remodeling, you're down here, kitchen counters. Now this is basically also an organic ad that's over you, and then this is in the news right here. This is how they kind of providing it. It's probably because there's not a lot going on in the maps. So normally you've got like A, B, C, D, E, F, G in the maps. You only got A and B. There's only you and one other company that's in the maps for kitchen remodeling. So anyway, once again, these guys at the top are paying for it. These guys over here are paying for it. If we go back over here, kitchen remodeling is $5.54 a click. 1,000 monthly searches, a high search volume, and then most people are searching for it January, February. The trend begins to go down a little bit, comes back up after June, and so this is kind of like comparing right now to the history of that search term. If I continue to search, now I go to kitchen contractors. This is where I lose you. You no longer rank for kitchen contractors. I didn't find you on the first page for that. And it's just a keyword that now what needs to happen is there needs to be content on the website referring to kitchen contractors. Google will crawl that content and make a page indexed on your website basically for that term. And how that works is, I'll show you that as well. I'll continue to show you this real quick. Kitchen remodeling companies. Once again, I Googled that, and I don't remember if I saw you on here. No, I don't see you on here for that. And going back over here, kitchen remodeling companies is searched 20 times a month, and it's $10.40 per click. So it's a high converting click, which just means that it's a coveted. By the $10.40, it shows that people have a high interest in that ranking for that particular keyword. It probably means somebody has more of a probability of spending the money when they search for kitchen remodeling companies as opposed to kitchen ideas or something like that. So anyway, I continue to do some of this research. I went back to that email that they had showed you, Houston Water Damage Service, and it's really nice that they have this company ranking for all this different stuff on this page. However, when I went to my AdWords here, let me see, where was it at? Houston Water Damage Service is searched 10 times a month. It doesn't even have a current like bid, which is very low. It means it's really low as far as a bid is. This is my AdWords as well. So that just means that it's kind of not a very coveted term. And because of that, it's a lot easier to rank somebody for that. And so that's why he was able to rank so well, where he ranked the YouTube video, he ranked the Facebook, he ranked everything for this guy for the term Houston Water Damage Service. And so I went and I actually validated that, and sure enough, I Googled Houston Water Damage Service, and here was the company that he was referring to right here at the top. And if you scroll down, sure enough, here's that company again. Here's their video again. So he did a good job of ranking that company for that particular term, even though there's really not a lot of search volume for that. So with 10 customers or 10 people searching that on a monthly basis, does it have the value to spend any money ranking for a term that's not being searched? That's the number one thing. So then I went over here and I looked at the website that they had done. It's very clean. I really like it. They did a really good job. And so I grabbed the domain name and I went over to a website called marketinggrader.com where I graded their website. They scored a 36 out of 100 possible points for that. And when I went to their SEO, which really is what determines on the ranking, here's why they're ranking. This is the common denominator amongst all websites that rank. This is the number one reason why websites rank. People could sell you on software or a bunch of hocus pocus stuff, but it boils down to index pages and inbound links. Those are the two things that rank websites, and they rank them well. And the more you have of each, the more content, the more words that you'll rank for. So 451 index pages, that's a lot of pages on that website, and 42 inbound links. So the best way to describe these index pages, I think I've probably done it before, Mike. I'm always going back referring to the Dewey Decimal System in the library. Every book, 2 index cards. That means 2 opportunities to locate that book. Now imagine if a 300-page book had 300 index cards, that would represent 300 opportunities to locate that book. So basically, the more meat on your website, the more pages that Google will index and associate your website with more terms. And so the way to get more index pages is through blogs. Every time you post a blog on your site, that blog represents a new index page, and that's a new opportunity for Google to find words that are relevant to you. And that's kind of how that works. So I accomplished some of this credibility linking back to your website also with these off-site blogs. Like this is an off-site blog called Kitchen Remodeling. I do this on a let me shrink my screen just a little bit so you can see the domain. It's Kitchen Encounters, BeltonTexas.blogspot.com is where I blog, and then these blogs link back to you. So for example, the word kitchen remodeling right here, that word is linking back to you and giving validation to the page on your site that references kitchen remodeling. So that's how I tie that in. However, originally when I approached you concerning all of this, I wanted to put together a really good plan for you. It was approximately $399 a month. We ended up going with a $129 a month plan, which encompassed that normal $59 that you would pay that was basically for the hosting, the maintenance, and the domain of the website and so forth, and keeping it up. The rest of that, I went ahead and applied it to being able to rank you for those couple of terms that I was able to rank you for that amount of budget. And so when I searched your domain on Marketing Grader, you ranked 62 out of 100, much better than the 39 that he had. However, here in the SEO, you have 34 index pages right now because we're not adding a lot of blogs every month. And then of those blogs, I've only had a couple that were linking back to you, basically. So this is where we could actually put in more work. And you can use this software to validate what we're doing and hold us accountable. If I'm telling you that I'm going to get you 10 index pages every month, then this number should be 44 next month, and it should be 54 the following month after that. And so this is a good software to help business owners hold people like myself accountable for the things that we're doing. But Mike, I'm going to put together a little new plan for us. I'd love to get into a little bit more with you and show you some other things that we're doing. And then anything that this company is claiming that they do, we do all the same thing. I also can rank videos, all of this entire package where they're talking about the Facebook, the social media, everything. It is a package, and working together, all of these links that link to each other, they play a big role in how you pop up on the internet. And so basically, the more words that we can cover, the more things that you can pop up for, because somebody may Google new kitchen and somebody else may Google new kitchen near me or new builder. And so we need all of those words on the website to be able to come up for them. And so I'm going to send Ryan by to see you. Ryan Vestal, awesome guy, Mike. You're going to really love him. He's amazing. And so he'll be by. He's actually going to bring some paperwork that I put together for you and present it to you, and we'll see about moving forward. Mike, thank you so much. I really value our friendship. I really value you as a customer, and I'll always do my very best for you online. Thank you, Mike.